Together, growing in faith, changing communities.
Igama likayise benendodana nomoya ogcebileyo. Masamba sezwini lakhe Luke chapter 17 from verse 5 to verse 10. Namhlanje ngifisa se reflect on Luke 17 from verse 5 kuye kube verse 10. The apostles said to Jesus, "Make our faith greater." The Lord answered, "If you had faith as big as a mustard seed, you could say to this mulberry tree, 'Pull yourself up by the roots and plant yourself in the sea,' and it will obey you." I like the first part. Make our faith grow. Make it greater. Maybe the concept that I love there is the ability or the awareness to realize that faith is not static. Faith grows. Uyabona thandwa zami, sisazingane sasisenzisa okwabantwana. Sisazingane sasibehavisa okwabantwana. Usho njalo umpostoli Paulos. But manje sengimdala, nokwenza kwami sekushintshile, nokholo lwami selishintshile. And there are few principles here that are quite important for me to sit by. Uyabona asiyeni ebuntwini bethu. We are all growing. We are all growing. Whether we are growing physically, hence every year we are able to add a year and an age grows, or we are growing psychologically, or we are growing emotionally, or we are growing spiritually. But all of us are in a process where we are supposed to be growing. And so kunezinto ezibalulekile. I once heard a psychologist making a very remarkable comment. And the psychologist was saying the first 2,000 days of a child are critical. Because in those first 2,000 days, that's where a lot is formed in a baby. And a baby obviously uses everything possible at that age. And the psychologist was able to say even the touching of the baby, the holding of the baby, the loving the baby, the affection you give to the baby, the independence you give to a baby. He said all of that is important. Then he said something absolutely amazing. He says almost half, if not more than half, of the problems that we experience as adults somehow have their roots in our childhood. These are two different and yet profound statements. The first one is the first 2,000 days of any baby, any child, those days are critical. They are there to form this child. They are there to help this child. They are there so that this child may discover who this person will become. Then the second argument is half, if not more than half, of the issues we are going through as adults, some of them have their roots in our childhood. And that I agree with. Kunezinto that we go through now as adults, and you realize ukuthi mhlawumbe lento ukulimala kwayo kwaqala ebuncaneni bethu. ukulimala kwethu kwenzeka singanakile. And those principles for me are important. And so in verse 5 of chapter 17 of Luke, when the apostle says, Lord, make our faith greater, make our faith grow, goes deeper than just our faith. May I also grow as a person. Khona lento abayishoyo ngesiZulu when umuntu ethi komunye kanti wena uyokhula nini, kanti wena uyokhula nini. That's a very sad statement to make. When you say to someone, but when will you ever grow up? Will you ever grow up? Kanti wena uyokhula nini. And so kwesinye isikhathi thandwa zami, I feel we need to be intentional about our growth. So often I hear friends and colleagues and people say, I want to grow in my career. I want to grow in my business. I want to grow as an academic. And this is beautiful, and I'm always supportive of that. But there are few things that are also important. I need to grow as a person. I need to grow as a man. I need to grow as a woman before I can be a great mother, before I can be a great father. Ngiyokhula nini. And umuntu nomuntu uyazazi la ekumele akhule khona. Umuntu nomuntu uyazazi la ekumele akhule khona. Growth is crucial. And so kumina kunalento ethi, can a king sit with a little boy and still be comfortable in a room with a little boy? Can a queen sit with a little girl and still be at peace within herself? Let me say this differently. Can the older version sit with my younger version without being a quarrel amongst themselves? Can the older me tolerate the younger me? Can the younger me sit and understand the older me? Khona kwesinye isikhathi omunye umuntu othi mubuka izinto urealize ukuthi iversion yakhe kade yasala. Kunomuntu ozokutshela ukuthi mfowethu mina kade ngalimala. And uthola ukuthi lowo muntu usastuck ekulimaleni kwakhe akakaze adlule kukona. Kunomuntu ongakutshela ukuthi mina impilo yami yashintsha ngisemncane. Ngashonelwa abazali ngimncane. And therefore angilazi uthando luka ma, angilazi uthando luka baba. You can therefore never ask me ukuthi ngikuthande njengoma noma ngikuthande njengobaba. That's something very interesting, profound, and yet sad. Reality ithi washonelwa abazali esemncane. That is a reality that one can never change. But the sadness lies uma esezothi angilazi uthando luka ma noluka baba. Therefore unga expecti ukuthi nami ngikuthande ezumama or ezubaba ngoba angeke ngikwazi ukwenza. We are not making any judgment, but we are only observing how sad life can be for that person. Mina ngakhula ngingenaye uma, mina ngakhula ngingenaye ubaba. Therefore emshadweni wami bongani nini ukuthi ninobaba noma. People make statements like that, and sometimes we are not even aware how broken we are. Mina ngakhula ubaba ehlukumeza uma, bonga wena ukuthi uma wakho angimhlukumezi, lento ayikhalelayo akayazi. People make statements, and in those statements they reveal so much of their brokenness. Kwesinye isikhathi thandwa zami kubalulekile ukuba as ngimdala ngike ngivakashele the younger version of me. Ngike ngizame ukuhlala nayo, ngizame ukuyi-understanda la ikhona, and wherever possible heal the younger version of me. I think nginesikweletu sokubuyela to the younger version of me and sit with the younger version of me and try and understand and try and make sure ukuthi the younger version of me doesn't sit in the pain, doesn't sit with the hurt, doesn't sit with rejection, and tell the younger version of me, mfowethu, dadewethu, it is okay. You can trust me. I will not betray you. You can trust me. I will love you. You can trust me. Walk with me to the older version of me. Thandwa zami, ibalekile lenkonzo khona ngingeke ngilimaze abantu in my older self because my younger self is still hurting. Angabalimazi abantu in my older self because my younger self is still hurting. Angabayuzi abantu in my older self because my younger self still fears rejection. Angayibalekeli i-commitment in my older self because my younger self is still scared of being abandoned. The two must somehow find peace within themselves. The younger me must try and be accommodated and be accepted and be healed by the older me. But also it can be vice versa. Khona omunye umuntu in their younger version, they were full of life. In their younger version, they were the best. In their younger version, they were always happy. But in their older version, they were molested. They were abused. They were raped. They were broken. They were beaten. They were left alone. And the younger, full of life, can no longer find a home in the older, broken self. And the older, broken self tells the younger, you are so stupid to believe that the world is beautiful. You are so stupid to believe that abantu banenhliziyo ezimbi. And you realize that the younger version is not destroyed by the outside external factors, but rather they are defeated and destroyed by the me. Because the older version of me cannot tolerate the joy, the love, and the life-fulfilling self of the younger version of me. And then you realize there's a clash between the two. Kwesinye isikhathi ithandwa zami, I feel ukuthi siyadinga ukuvakashela uqobo lwethu. Yabona, so often abantu bavama ukuthi hayi ngisavakasha ngisaya ekhaya, ngisavakasha ngisaya kagogo, ngisavakasha ngisaya kamalume, ngisavakasha ngisaya wherever. And we go on holidays. But I also think we owe it to ourselves to go and visit the younger version of ourselves and sit with that. And hopefully ask the Lord, Nkosi, as I visit my childhood memories, as I visit myself, kukhona la engase ngikhohliwe khona, kukhona la engangasafuna ukubuyela khona, kukhona la engangiyitshela ukuthi angisophinde ngiye khona. Kungani ngivakasha, kungani ngiya khona? Because I can see ukuthi the unattended version of me is breaking and bruising the older adult version of me. I can see that the unattended version of me, the broken version of me, is affecting the adult version of me. And in psychology, in therapy, one of the things that we go through, when did you first experience this? How did you become aware of this? At what stage in your life did you think or see yourself like this? And as you use psychological and therapeutic skills, you end up getting into the roots cause, uyakumsuka wento, and you realize a great number of it lies in our childhood. Siyamdinga uNkulunkulu ukuthi ayoselapha. Siyamdinga uNkulunkulu ukuthi abe ngamandla ethu. But also siyamdinga uNkulunkulu asinikeze amandla to embrace the younger version. To embrace it not because we want to be stuck in it, to embrace it so that we can draw strength from it, to embrace it so that we can draw power from it, to embrace it so that we can reassure it that it is loved. We can reassure it that it matters to us, that we can reassure it that we have not forgotten about them, that we can reassure it that noma kunje angikushiyi wedwa. Shonjalo uJesu uma esezohamba athi anginishiyi nodwa, athi nginishiya nomoya oyingcwele, athi anginishiyi nodwa, nginishiya nomthokozisi. And so as the disciples in chapter 17 verse 5 says, make our faith grow. I'm saying, may I also grow. Embrace. And if there is any healing that is needed by my younger version, may my adult, my older version, the more matured version of me, may it bring healing to that space. May it bring healing to that phase of my life. Khona lento engiyithandayo. It's that beautiful story in the scriptures of a good Samaritan who sees a man who's been beaten up. What possibly touches me and what I love the most is that when the Good Samaritan sees a man who's been beaten up, he meets a man who's been rejected. He meets a man who's been avoided. He meets a man who's been abused. He meets a man who's been left to die. Let me say that again. He meets a man who has been abused. He meets a man who's been beaten up. He meets a man who's been rejected. He meets a man who's broken. Go to your spouse. Go to your partner. Could it be possible that you are with a partner who's been rejected? You are with a partner who's been abused. You are with a partner who's being avoided. You are with a partner who's broken. You are with a partner who's been left to die. Could it be possible? Thandwa zami, there's so much we don't know. There's so much we don't know. And yet, he takes time. And what does he do? He uses two things: wine and oil. He cleanses the wound. He doesn't dig it. He cleanses it. He does not dig it. He does not scrape it. He does not put salt in the wound. He realizes that he's dealing with a broken, fragile person. And almost all of us are broken and fragile. Write this down for me. Can I sit comfortably with a broken, fragile version of me? Can I sit comfortably with a broken, fragile version of me? Can I do that? Can I sit comfortably with the broken, fragile version of me? Ngiyakwazi yini ukwenza lokho? And kumina, if I cannot sit with that, this is the broken, fragile, broken version of me. How then can I sit with someone else's broken, fragile version of themselves? Can I sit comfortably with a broken, fragile version of me? If I say comfortably, I mean comfortably. Can I accept that? Can I sit with that? And so I'm fascinated by this question: how broken, how fragile is the man in your presence? How broken, how fragile is the woman in your presence? Let me take this step further. How broken, how fragile is the teacher that educates your children? How broken, how fragile is the coach that coaches your kids? How broken, how fragile is the doctor that takes care of your medical needs? How broken, how fragile is the nurse that nurses you out of illness? How broken, how fragile is your priest, your pastor, your evangelist, your prophet that ministers to you every Sunday. We've never probably asked those questions until we see signs. The person that sits next to you at work, the person that sits across the room, the person that eats with you, the person that drives your kids to work, how broken, how fragile they are. Umalume odrive abantwana, how broken, how fragile are they? You know, thank God there are not too many of those stories where a pilot takes people and there's a crash and you realize the crash was intended because the pilot wanted to commit suicide. How many car accidents happen on our roads that are not really accidents, but they are suicide? How broken and how fragile are the people that drive on the road with us every day? Omunye athi, I just want to drive this car off the cliff. Omunye athi, I just want to cause an accident and crash and die. We never really ask that question. How broken, how fragile are they? The other question is so simple. How broken, how fragile am I? It's us. Ngenzeni? And that's the reality of our lives. And you soon realize ukuthi kunezinto uNkulunkulu azivezela zona. Kunezinto uNkulunkulu azoselapha ngazo. Kodwa emaqinisweni onke ekwenzeni izinto zethu zonke baningi abantu abalimele. Ekulimaleni kwabo bayakwazi yini ukuyocela umusa kaNkulunkulu? Kunezinto ithandwa zami ukwenzeka kwakhona. Kunezinto ithandwa zami ezithi mazenzeka zisilimaze sisebancane singanaki. Kodwa ngokuqhubeka kwesikhathi zivuke sezizilonda esekunzima ukuzilapha. Lamadoda athi Nkosi, make our faith grow. And ngithi mina Nkosi ngicela ungikhulise. Ngiyafisa ukukhula. Ngiyafisa ukuba ngcono. Ngiyafisa ukuba yilento uNkulunkulu ayengidalele yona. Thandwa zami, baningi abantu abalimele. Baningi abantu abalimazanayo. Kodwa usuku nosuku siyamcela uNkulunkulu. Usuku nosuku siyamnxusa umoya ongcwele. Usuku nosuku sithi Nkosi ngikhulise. Yabona khona into engiyithandayo ngokwesiko kuthiwa hayi ngiyanimema sizobe sikhulisa umntwana wethu. Ahamba umntwana abe nomhlonyana, ahamba umntwana abe nomemulo, nazo yonke imicimbi eyenziwayo. Kodwa kunento ebalekile engifisa ukuba singayikhohlwa. Nkosi ngicela ungikhulise. Nkosi ngicela ukukhula usuku nosuku. Ngikhulise moya ongcwele. ngikhulise ekukwazini, ngikhulise ekuqondeni, ngikhulise ngibe ilolu hlobo lomuntu, ilolu hlobo lukamama, ilolu hlobo lukababa, ilolu hlobo lomzalwane, ilolu hlobo olithandekayo kuwena. Yabona akulungile ukuthi ngikhule nje ngokokholo ngingakhulile ngobuntu bami. Ngikhule nje ngokwe-academic ngingakhuli ngokobuntu bami. And vice versa. We must always live a balanced life. And leyo nto ngiyayikholelwa ukuthi njengabantu we need to live a balanced life. Ukuthi awuphile impilo ekwazi ukuthi mawuyiphila kubonakala ukuthi yaze ya healthy impilo, yaze ya healthy impilo. And you realize ukuthi the healthy lifestyle ayisizi mina nje kuphela kodwa isiza nabo bonke abantu. And you realize ukuthi impilo has those challenges. Aqhubeke uJesu athi, if you had faith as big as a mustard seed, you could say to this tree, be planted, be rooted, and be planted there. Ipoint engifuna ukuhlala kuyona ithi ayikho into uNkulunkulu angeke ayenze ngawe uma unokholo. There's nothing that God cannot do. So long as you have faith, there is nothing that God cannot do. Ayikho into uNkulunkulu angeke, ayikho into uNkulunkulu engamehlula. Kwesinye isikhathi yazi ngiyamangala emavangelini uma ufika evangelini uzwa kuthiwa he couldn't do much more because of their faith. Akukho okuningi ayingabenzela kona ngenxa yongakholwa kwabo. Then you soon realize ukuthi kunezinto eziningi esingakwazi ukuba siyithole, ezingakwazi ukuba zenzeke ngoba asikholwa. Thandwa zami, yazi khona into, I'm not sure how many of you have ever experienced that. Khona omunye umuntu othi ufuna ukumsiza, khona abantu othi ufuna ukubasiza and uyayazi into okhuluma ngayo, uyayazi lento ozama ukuyichaza kubona, kodwa bona bayitshela ukuthi bazi kangcono. Akuve kunzima ukusiza umuntu onenkani. Akuve kunzima ukusiza umuntu oyitshela ukuthi uyayazi into udlula umnikazi wento. Akuve kunzima ukuzama ukusiza umuntu kahle kahle ongalidinga usizo. And so kwesinye isikhathi sishawa ukuthi bezivele sesicalculateile. Sishawa ukuthi we've already made up our minds. Sishawa ukuthi bezivele siyitshela ukuthi sazi kangcono kunosibani. Yashayana leyo nto empilweni. Uma sehla siya ku verse 7, we are reflecting on Luke chapter 17 from verse 5 to verse 10. Verse 7 uthi, suppose one of you has a servant who is plowing or looking after the sheep. When he comes in from the field, do you tell him to hurry and eat his meal? Of course not. But rather, you say, get ready, get my supper ready, put on your apron and wait on me while I eat and drink. After that, you may have your meal. The servant does not deserve thanks for obeying your orders, does he? It is the same with you. When you have done all, you have been told to do, say, we are ordinarily your servants. We have only done our duties. There's a lot in that statement. From verse 7 to verse 10. There's a lot hidden for me that I love. The first one is, suppose a servant has been working and comes back. Do you say to your servant, awu ukhathele, ngicela uhlale phansi udle uphumule? Or do you say, ayibo, ngizodlani ungiphekeleni? Does that sound familiar kweminye imizi, kwamanye amakhaya? Uthola ukuthi umama uyasebenza, ubaba uyasebenza, abantwana bayasebenza or abasebenzi, I'm not sure. Kodwa iscenario engifisa ukukhuluma ngayo, mhlawumbe uthola ukuthi bobabili bayasebenza, kodwa oyedwa usheshe wabuya. Lona osheshe wabuya ubengaliqala ibhodwe, whether man or woman, whether umama noma ubaba. Uma bebona ukuthi bakhathele abakwazi ukuliqala ibhodwe bobabili, endleleni ubengadlula ezitolo, kube khona akuphathayo. Igama engifuna ukukhuluma ngalo, to be considerate. Lord, give me the grace to be considerate. That's the prayer. Write that for me, please. Lord, give me the grace to be considerate. Yazi thandwa zami, lelo gama alive libalulekile. To consider someone else. Ucabangela omunye umuntu. Yes, I love the cooking of my wife. I love the cooking of my mother. I love the cooking of my husband. I love the cooking of so and so. Kodwa naye mucabanga angeke ajabulele ukufika kuphekiwe. Mucabanga njengoba nami ngikhathele, naye surely ukhathele. Kunenkonzo esidingayo yokucabangela, yokuzwela omunye umuntu. Lord, give me the grace to be considerate. Angike ngifunde ukucabangela omunye umuntu. Ukuthi uyabona njoba ngikhathele, naye ubesebenza ukhathele. Njengoba ngilambile, naye kufanele engabe ulambile. Njengoba ngizela ngifuna ukuyophumula, naye ngenzeka ukuthi uyazela udinga ukuyophumula. Leyo nto ngiyacabanga ukuthi ayive ibalekile njengabantu. Always be considerate. Kumnandi ukwamkela izinto. Kumnandi ukwenzelwa izinto. Nanku umbuzo. Mucabanga lobumnandi engibuzwayo, nawe awufisa ukubuzwa? Mawucabanga lobumnandi obuzwayo, nomunye akafisi ukubuzwa? And the answer is yes. Do unto others what you would like them do to you. Lento enhle abantu abasenzela yona, noma bengashongo kodwa nabo bayayifisa ukuba benzelwe yona. Lo musa ongaka abasivezela wona nabo ngelinye ilanga bayafisa ukubona. I mean, I know amanye ama-families umuzwe umama ethi ayayayayayayay, mina ngimfuni nje umyeni wami aye ekitchen, angimfuni nje umyeni wami aye emabhodweni, ngifuna uhleze ngimphekele umyeni wami. And that's all good and well. It's good and well, and I respect that because it's a decision umama ayenzile. Kodwa akusho ukuthi lo ma akafisi ngelinye ilanga umyeni wakhe surprise ukuthi inkosikazi wami, njengoba namhlanje ngikhona ngiyabona usekitchen kodwa ngicela mhlambe upheke ipapa noma upheke wenze amasaladi, mina ngizohamba ngemnyango ngizonibrayela ukudla namhlanje. Futhi akusho ukuthi lo mama othi mina ngifuni nje umyeni wami angene ekitchen apheke ngikhona, mina umyeni wami uphekelwe mina, that's fine. Kodwa kusho lokho ukuthi ngelinye ilanga umama ngeke ajabule ebona umyeni wakhe eza ezohlala naye ekitchen emqobisa, abuye enyule antshontshe lezi zinto ayiqobayo, amdlalise makuphekwa izitsha, makusulwa izitsha, mageze izitsha, abe naye akaphekanga kodwa unaye, and that is being considerate. Vice versa. Nkosi ngiphe igracia lokucabangela abanye abantu. And yabona, I think the more we sit with that spirituality, the happier our lives, the healthier our marriages, the peaceful our homes become. Ngoba sekunale sense of happiness, kunale nkonzo yokucabangela abanye abantu. Ayikho into emnandi than ukwenzelwa into ungacelanga, and you realize, wow, that's an act of love. And so uJesu ungifundisa into emnandi ukuthi nangu usebuye emasimini. Normally bengizothi kuyena awunami ngicela ungenzele ukuthi nokuthi, no, but indaba ngamcabangeli naye ukuthi naye ngenze ukuthi ukhathele, naye ngenze ukuthi uyadinga, naye ngenze ukuthi angakujabulela ukuthi. That is also something absolutely powerful for me. Uthi uJesu, the servant does not deserve thanks for obeying orders, does he? No. A servant does not deserve thanks. But giving thanks is an act of a good person. Giving thanks is an act. It's an expression uvela ekhaya eliphilayo. Yabona khona abanye abantu abaphila with a culture of entitlement. Thandwa zami, uma uye restaurant, and the restaurant, a waiter or a matron comes and serves you, you don't have to say thank you to them. I mean, and if you don't say thank you to them, I mean, they won't frown, ngeke bathuke, ngeke bacebe. Kodwa being kind to them, being respectful towards them, nokubabonga says a lot to us about you. Ngiyangithi mina uma uthandana nomuntu ningakashadi kodwa mhlawumbe uyitshela uzoshada naye ngelinye ilanga, ubokubuka indlela atreata ngayo oweta. Ubokubuke indlela atreata ngayo umuntu emgaqweni ocela imali. Ubokubuke indlela atreata ngayo abantu nje. A petrol attendant, abantu nje angabazi. And the argument yami has always been simple. If ekwazi ukubatreata kabi kanje, what makes you think wena ngelinye ilanga ngekakutreate kanje? If ekwazi ukubakhombisa how powerful she is, how dominating he is, what makes you think wena ngelinye ilanga ngeke akuvezele lama true colors kuwena? Yabona kunezinto esizenzayo as abantu esingazinaki, kodwa for umuntu who's very observant abuke, anote, abeke kwi-mental memory ukuthi hey, ngimbona uSibanibani enza ukuthi, ngaphinde ngambone yenza lento. Yini le i-trait yakhe, yini le ayaziyo noma ngayazi? Ngihlezi ngithi mina ubobuka izinto abantu abazenza beyitshela ukuthi awuboni, and they will tell you a lot about the character yomuntu. They will tell us a lot about the character. Now, I tend to make a distinction between a character and a personality. One can change, one can outgrow things. The other one, it's hard. A character, you can still change it. People learn a character. You know, they go and they act out a character. They learn it. Interestingly enough, in Latin comes from this beautiful word, hypocrite. It is to act out. It is to wear a mask. It's a character. So a person can learn a character. A person can unlearn a character. Personality, it's a bit difficult. It's just who they are. It's hard to change that because hence I'm saying you can learn, you can observe, and you can notice a character. Because that can be unlearned. That can be undone. Now there's also something absolutely interesting. Sesikwenze konke. Sesikwenze konke. What is expected of us? We've only done our duty. Hey, bafethu. I so wish we can have that principle in our lives. We've only done our duty. Verse 10 for me is powerful. We have only done our duty. Angidingi uNkulunkulu ukuthi angibonge. Angidingi abazali bami ukuthi bangibonge. I've only done my duty. Yes, ngiyabonga ukuthi uyabonga kodwa I've only done my duty. Yabona ithandwa zami, baningi abantu abalimele ngoba babongwanga. Baningi abantu abalimele because they felt they are taken for granted. Baningi abantu abalimele because they felt they are not appreciated. Baningi abantu abalimele. I think kuyasiza ukwenza into not because ufuna ukubongwa, but because you love doing it. Yabona, I always say this. You can wake me up any time of the day, of the night. Give me the word of God. Give me a mic. Give me an audience. I'll preach. Because that's what I love doing. And I will preach. I always laugh during COVID when the churches were closed. I preached. I went to an empty, with inverted commas, empty church. I celebrated Mass every day and I preached every day. Because that's what I love. And so at the end of the day, ungayenzi into bese uphatheka kabuhlungu ngoba abantu bengabonganga. Ungaphatheki kabuhlungu ngoba abantu bengabonganga. Ungaphatheki kabuhlungu ngoba abantwana bakho bengakubongi. When all is done, give thanks to God and say, I've only done my duty. Yazi khona igama elishiwo umpostoli Paulos, khuluma igama elinamandla, uthi ngikulwile ukulokuhle, ngilihambile ibanga lami, ngikulwile ukulokuhle. I have fought a good fight. I have finished the race. Yazi kunale sense of gratitude in his heart. Kunale sense of accomplishment in his heart. Uthi ngikulwile ukulokuhle, ngilihambile ibanga lami, sengiqedile. There's nothing as powerful, as life-giving for me than that. Inkonzo yokwaneliseka. Inkonzo yokwanela. La umzali ethi khona, ngiyakubonga Nkosi ngabantwana onginikeze bona. Ngiyakubonga Nkosi nangamandla ongiphe wona. Ngibakhulisile. Namhlanje bangamadoda. Namhlanje bazintombi. Akukho engabenzelanga kona engangifisa ukubenzela kona. Yabona ngelinye ilanga uthi uSimeyoni kuLuke chapter 2, noma usungawuthatha umphefumulo wenceku yakho Nkosi, ngiyabonga. Amehlo ami alibonile usindiso lwakho. Inhliziyo yami igcwele ukubonga. Thandwa zami, imagine if we reach that stage in our lives. Inkonzo yokwaneliseka. Uthi Nkosi ngiyabonga. Ngikwenze konke. Ngikwenze konke and I'm happy. Yabona ubozwa ngelinye ilanga uma umuntu ethi ubaba, nkosikazi wami, ingane yami, umyeni wami ugule phambi kwami, ngazanelisa, ngamisa kodokotela, ngamphendula, umuzwe ethi ngikwenze konke, I'm at peace. Ngizanelisile ngaye, akukho kunye bengakubonga ebengacela kuNkulunkulu except ukuthi Nkosi ngiyabonga. Khona umbuzo engithanda ukubuza, ngihlezi ngubuza uma nginabantwana bami noma nginabantu, ngithi udlile, usuthile, especially uma ngine-youth. Hlezi nginey'ngane zami. Phela mina ngafunda into eyodwa, yini umsebenzi wengane? Umsebenzi wengane ukudla nokujabula. Umsebenzi wengane lo. ngakho mina ngihlezi ngine issue mina umuntu okhulumela ukudla hayi especially einganeni hayi angikholelwa nje kakhulu leyo nto akuyona impilo. Thando sami, if ubuka impilo yakho, are you satisfied? Uma ubuka impilo yakho, wanelisekile? Akuve kubalekile ukwaneliseka. Yazi ngifuna ukusho into emnandi ukuthi ukwaneliseka akuncikile komunye umuntu. Ukwaneliseka akuncikile komunye umuntu. Injabulo yakho ayincikile komunye umuntu. Because once wa acknowledge ukuthi intokozo yami, injabulo yami angeke ngincikise komunye umuntu, then you will take it upon your own two hands to make yourself happy. I'm always fascinated, over the weekend ngangine convention yama nurse, Catholic Nurses Guild. Sasise Magaliesburg. Over the weekend I had a convention yabo. On a Saturday evening, oh my God, there was a gala dinner. There was a gala dinner. Oh, they had fun. They had a ball. They, my God, they dressed to the occasion. They enjoyed themselves thoroughly. They were happy. Hey, those people know how to have fun. They were absolutely happy. And washarati late. And they were having fun. And these principles are important to me. No one owes me happiness. No one owes me happiness. Akekho futhi omunye umuntu oyokujabulisa sithandwa sami more than uqobo lwakho. Ingakho mina ngihlezi ngithi khona into oyihalelayo, khona into oyifunayo, unawo amandla okuzenzela yona, then ungalindi omunye umuntu akwenzele. Ikukho into oyihalelayo, noma oyifunayo, noma oyidingayo, unawo amandla okuzenzela, hamba uyozenzela yona. Ngobani? No one owes you happiness. Ngobani? Ngeke ngelinye ilanga uthi angikwenzanga ukuthi hamba ozenzela. As long as uNkulunkulu ekunikile amandla, as long as uNkulunkulu ekunikile ama-means, as long as uNkulunkulu ekunikile impilo, hamba uyozenzela. Your happiness lies in your hand. Injabulo yakho isesandleni sakho. Wena ozikhethela injabulo, wena ozikhethela inhlupheko. Khona abantu mina who've made decisions. I choose me. I choose to be happy. I choose to be successful. I choose. Asivuki sesi happy. Asivuki sesi successful. We work through it. We work through it. Happiness is a result of something. I work through it. Success is a result of something. I work through it. When thandwa zami, at the moment in South Africa, we are experiencing this beautiful dear Chancellor, degree completed, Gaudiums, celebration, congratulations, graduations. Those are beautiful moments, and I always love them, and I always enjoy them, especially masebesina begida becula, mama I made it, and begqoka ama-gown, begqokisa abazali. It's all beautiful, but it's a result of hard work. It's a result of sleepless nights. It's a result of not going to parties, not going and enjoying things with family and friends. And that's what I'm asking of us. Do you want to be happy? Let's work towards it. Do you want to be successful? Let's work towards it. Ungayiniki injabulo yakho, ungayibeki esandleni somunye umuntu. Uzoyidlala brava. Uzoyilimaza. Intokozo yakho, injabulo yakho, ukuthula kwakho ungakubeki esandleni somunye umuntu. Avoida ukusebenzisa amagama ukuthi usibanibani ave engiphuca injabulo. Avoid ukusebenzisa amagama uthi usibanibani ave uhlukumeza umoya wami. Avoid indaba ukuthi usibanibani ave ngicasula, usibanibani ave ngenza ngiphatheke kabi. Avoid lezo zinto. No. Uzungiphuca injabulo ngikunikeleni. Ungihlukumeza umoya wami ngikunikeleni wona. Don't. Injabulo yami sesandleni sami. Injabulo yakho sesandleni sakho. Choose to be happy and do whatever you can. Do that with yourself. It all starts with me. Yabona mufika and uthola ukuthi abantu ohleli nabo ba happy. Be happy for them. Mawufika uthola abantu ohleli nabo ba sad. Well, feel for them, but don't let them wrap it into you and now ugcina usuthatha sadness yabo. Ayivumeli leyo nto. Ungabi isigqila sento engeyona yakho. Ungawuthwala umthwalo engesiwo wakho. Ungayiphenduli into ongabuzwanga yona. Ungahlali entweni engesiye yakho. Choose your happiness and choose you in the process. Sesikwenze konke. Nkosi, I am merely a servant. Ungayenzi into ngoba ufuna ukubonwa. Ungayenzi into ngoba ufuna ukubongwa. Ungayenzi into ngoba ufuna uku-acknowledgewa. Ungayenzi into ngoba ufuna ukuphakanyiswa. No. Yenze because you want to do it. Whether babonile noma babonanga. Whether banotisile noma banotisanga. It doesn't matter. I wanted to do it. That's why I did it. Bengifuna ukufundisa leya ngane, bengafuna umhlaba wonke wazi. Imina bengifuna ukuyenzela. Bengifuna ukusiza lo yamndeni, bengafuna umhlaba wonke wazi. Imina bengifuna ukwenza. And that will make you happy. Yena onguyise benendodana nomoya ocebileyo. Amen.